Hello everyone, quick one today. Newsflash, you're being brainwashed. Not by Bill Gates' 5G towers. It's the TikTok advertisements. They're getting you. Or at least they're trying to. I think almost every single video on there is a form of advertisement, just kind of disguised in different ways. And once I point these out, I'm sure you'll be able to see it too. So maybe like once in every like 5-10 scrolls, you're gonna see like a blatant ad where it says like advertisement on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm not really talking about those. I'm talking about the videos where someone asks a question. They're like, oh, I wonder what kind of headphones I could use to have the best sound quality, or I wonder if anyone has any suggestions on what vacuum I should use or what dish detergent I should use. At first, these videos seem quite innocuous, like they wouldn't be an advertisement. They'd just be asking, like, someone's just wanting help. And then everyone in the comments is kind of giving, you know, normal suggestions, like like they get a couple likes. But then the top comment that has maybe like 1,000 more likes than everything else is some random item that you've never heard of. And then everyone in the comments, in the replies, are like, oh my gosh, yes, this is so awesome. This is such a great product. Nobody knows about this. It's so good. And then since this is the top comment, it makes it like the blue comment, you know, the thing at the top. Someone like my mom was going through TikTok. She saw the comments and was like, oh yeah, like 5,000 people said like this is the best compared to something that maybe had like 1,000. Like, you're obviously gonna go look it up. Like, huh, what is this? I'll try to find an example and edit it in here. But it just seems so shady that so many people are like, oh yeah, this is the best product, and nobody's heard of it. And I think one of the prime examples I could say for this is the peptide companies. They do a really sleazy job at this. There are a ton of creators that like recently just started their accounts, and their whole entire account is just peptides. And they kind of sell their stuff in the comments because they can't, it says that they aren't affiliated with it. I'm pretty sure legally you have to state if you had like a paid partnership or if you're advertising something like that. It has to be explicit. And then you get these bot comments that are like, oh, where do I find these? And then the author's like, go to this website, just like where you can get like Chinese peptides or something like that. You know, a lot of these people get their peptides and their steroids from overseas. Or I'd run into a video of someone like injecting their peptides, just showing people how to do this, which is totally dangerous. Just taking advice from a nobody about like how to, you know, like, are we serious? And then you'll have like real people in the comments on these really popular videos. They're gonna be like, oh, just do it naturally. Oh, just like, you don't need these. And you'll have people underneath it that are saying like, why would you ever do this naturally? Like, these have no side effects, and like, gonna hurt you, blah blah blah, stuff like that. It's just, even as as someone who's like grown up with the internet their entire life, it's really hard for me to be able to tell what's real and what's not. And I think the reason why they're doing this is because, you know, I don't think the peptides themselves are even able to be like legally, you know, bought and sold. I might be wrong on that one, I don't know. You gotta be really careful because these TikTok videos, they don't really initially look like ads, but then if you think about it, they kind of are ads. I think a good attitude to have whenever you're on TikTok, just kind of think everything is an ad. And when you go look at it through that lens, you will notice that so many people are just trying to sell you so much stuff. Let's just put it at that. I mean, the reason why this is also predatory is because it's innocuous. Saying that vocabulary word twice, you can't tell that it's an ad just by looking at its face, you know? And if Big Peptide comes after me for this, just know that I do not want to harm myself in any way, just making that clear. Save your money and do not fall for these schemes. You got this. Stay locked in. That's all I got. See you guys later.